Hey there, everybody. How's it going out there? This is Lee and Joho with the Tavern Brawlers, and we have an Alpha Clash League match for you today between Death and Pestilence. How you doing tonight, Joe?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Just got off work and ready to
Heck yeah.
do something that's not work.
Yeah, man. I worked for 12 hours today myself, and it was a brutal day. It's what we call our down day, so that's the day for taking care of all the small things, all the big things and small things that we have to do with that every week. And it was very humid today, so it was a very brutal day.
Yeah, the humidity's the worst.
Hmm. So I'm right there with you. Let's see if we can keep enough energy alive between the two of us.
Yeah, I had a long day of driving. I had to drive 3.5 hours to a site today, so
Mm. Hmm.
and 3.5 hours back.
Yeah, yikes.
Yeah.
Would you like to do the high roll?
Sure. I did not mean to grab that dice.
I have a 10.
That's probably gonna be better than mine.
Ooh.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah, that's
going well for me already.
I'll take the play.
Alrighty.
How are you rolling the dice again?
I always do that.
Yeah, just a heads up, I'll be keeping track of life on the stream live. So if you want to keep a life tracked for me, feel free to do so on the in here.
Alrighty. I can always just ask.
Yep.
Let's see
All right, you're on death, huh?
that one.
I don't know what to keep against you. I gotta send back 4.
I will also send back 4. Dang it. All right. Well, it is what it is.
That's so funny. I sent back a wrong card myself too because some of the artwork looks the same.
Oop.
Oopsie daisies. All right, so I guess that is me leading the way here. Let's let's be brave and resource a Kagan and pass.
Dang. That's a big one.
Big boy, but no longer.
So I play Stalking Spectre and pass back to you.
What? Why would you not do anything? I will draw for turn. Hmm.
I have nothing to do. Maybe.
Sounds sketchy.
Suspicious.
I will provocateur.
Okay.
Swing provocateur at death.
Take 1 point of damage.
Provocateur takes 1 point of damage as well, so I will flip the portal.
Alrighty.
And then I will pass the turn.
Decent. Decent.
Not too bad for a turn 2 play.
Not bad at all.
It's no draw 3 cards, but it'll do.
Yeah. I'm gonna drop this Destructive Arrival. I'll play Death the Dreadful. I'll go ahead and close portal.
No. That's my portal. Leave my portal alone.
Yeah. I will. I'm gonna go ahead and hit Provocateur.
Okay. That's a trade, right?
Yep.
I will go ahead and flip that portal right back over.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
Sal. I'm trying to get him. Just started, though.
All
We'll
right.
see. Right now we haven't really done anything, but
So her death trigger, her defeat trigger, I'm gonna take two and draw a card,
yep.
and then I'm going to use my death to draw another card. It's a death card that died, and it is your turn.
All right. I will draw for turn here. Look at my hand, questioning everything.
Questioning your life choices.
Yeah. Things usually go better when you have units on board. uh,
Eventually I will.
we shall see.
Can't not play stuff forever.
We'll drop this Pestilence,
Okay,
and we'll set up. And we'll put a Crimson Scale on the field and pass.
cool.
Yeah, Crimson Scale's pretty cool. It's alright. It's alright.
It's a pretty darn good card, I would say. Put this one down. I'll play Morak.
Morak. What's this guy? Oh, that's a lot of text.
Yeah, not a
uh,
text. So we can ignore all the ambush and counterattack and stuff like that. Uh, Trigger enter search deck for a non-Morak clash card with initial recost of 3 or less. Reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. This card would deal clash damage to alpha. It deals double that damage.
okay.
So let's
So
search.
reveal is with an initial resource cost of 3 or less. Reveal it and put it in your hand. That's so good.
Yep. Give me a
Sorry,
Krung.
sorry. Can I see what that was?
It was Krung,
Thank you. Okay, cool. Yeah, he's cool too.
the
Yeah,
ruthless
he's okay.
warlord. He's okay. I'll go ahead and get in there for 2.
Yeah. I will take one.
All right. So you're 20 health, 19.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
My turn.
Yep.
I will draw for turn. Play Strifebringer. Make
All
two
right.
tokens.
Okay.
Swing Strifebringer at contender for 5.
Okay. I will take 5.
I will Crimson Scales one of my war minions. And then
Okay.
off the Crimson Scales, I will do 2 damage here. Trigger,
Okay.
draw, and pass the turn.
Well played, sir.
Thank you, thank you. Just wait
All
till I
right.
get a
I draw for
Wastelands
the
out, and then
turn.
I can put that Strifebringer backhand and have a loop.
Let's see here. What do I want to play? What do I want to resource? Guess we'll resource a Rizlak.
Gotta respect the Rizlak.
Gotta respect the Rizlak.
Oh my gosh, with the new slang, the Rizlak.
Yeah,
Oh my
the
gosh.
Riz, the Rizzlak. He's the
Yeah.
Rizzler. Um, what would be
I
the
think.
correct play? I might be kicking myself for this play later, but I'm gonna pass.
Okay. We shall see, I suppose. I will draw one for turn here. I will Hmm. What do you got going on over there? You have way too many cards in hand for this to be comfortable. Um, let's see. I
All
will
right.
resource a tyrant.
Resourcing the big boy.
Yeah, I was very hesitant. I could have resourced something else. What's that? What's that mean, Sal? Monka? I'm going to test some waters here. Move to combat. Coming in for 4.
I will take 4.
This is sketchy. I don't like it. Play a Strifebringer?
I have a counterplay.
Okay, I was wondering.
Daunting Revelation.
What's that do?
All right, so I can reveal the top 5 cards of my deck, and I can pick one discarded and one Harbinger with a casting cost of 3 or less, and put them into play. Since the portal's open, they'll come in ready.
Okay,
All right, so it's up to the luck of the cards. Can't do that one. So there's one.
cool.
There's another one. There's
Cool.
3. That's 4, right? Here's number 5. All right, so these ones, I believe, go back on the bottom.
Yeah, so that is pretty strong. That's pretty good. Okay, so these are down, and then these 2 units both come into play.
Yeah, these go into play, so I think these ones go on the bottom. Let me see.
So hold on a second. So
Put the
choose
remaining cards in the bottom of your deck.
one of each of those 2 unit types. So you can get up to one of each of those units.
Right,
Okay, and they have to cost 3 resources or less.
3 resources or less.
Not total combined, like but each.
But yeah, 3 each.
Each with an initial resource cost of 3. Okay,
All
nice.
right, so they come into play. So
Very
first, I'll
cool,
have my
Joe.
triggers. We'll go ahead and kill this token because we can.
Yep,
And then more axe lets me search.
yep. You won't get away with this.
I'll get you next time, Gadget. All right, we're gonna get another crunk.
Another one.
All right, and then your guy
Okay.
resolves. He comes into play.
Yep. These were not tapped, but
But I know we get the idea.
yeah. I was like literally just waiting for all of their things to resolve. This way my thing could resolve. I will Crimson shoot here, kill.
Yep.
Kill that trigger, draw.
Okay.
And I will, yeah, I'll crash face for 5.
Oh shoot, what was I at? Like I
Oh,
clicked it and
sorry.
it doubled.
I also have an attack. Um, oops,
Okay.
buff. I will buff that as well for +3 more.
All right. So what will I be at after that? Because I gotta
10 and
be at 10.
discard. Discard the discarded. Oh, that's not discard. That's mayhem. No, yeah, okay, mayhem. All right.
So I'm at 10.
I get 10 right now. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we will see. We will see. Let's see here.
That was
We need to
pretty good.
play.
It wasn't like if Crimson Scales wasn't out, it would have been a lot better.
Yeah,
But
it would have been a lot better,
yeah,
but
yeah,
it is what it is.
yeah.
So I will resource. Dreadful. We'll use my 10 health ability. Well, we will return something. Let's see what I have here. What do I want to return?
All right.
Return this one.
Once returned during your primary phase, you may put target black clash card with an
Oh,
initial
has
resource
to be
card,
black. It has to be
uh,
2 less, right?
2 or less from your Oblivion into play. Yeah.
Okay. So I still have one.
And then at the
Has
end
to
of
be
your
black.
turn, banish it. Yeah.
So we go with the death.
Would you like to activate the portal?
No, we'll just leave the portal. It's fine.
You like it open too, huh?
Yeah, let's see. It's fine. All right, so we will crash in here,
All right.
and I will crash in here.
Okay.
So strike fingers are both gone.
Nope.
Here's necrotic.
Oh, fair enough. I was thinking about the plus them both being threes, and then one was only a 2/2 afterwards, and I was like, haha, I gotcha.
So I will go ahead and crash in there.
Yeah.
This one will die. You'll lose 2 health and draw a card.
I like drawing cards. Oops. There we go. Thank you.
Put this. Play a trap.
Moxie sharpshooter. What?
And then it's your turn.
I will draw for turn.
Oops. You know what? I forgot to engage my this to draw 1 card.
Okay.
That did not help.
You're at 10. Hmm.
I am at 10.
Lots of cards left in hand still.
Yeah, got tons. The deck's good at that early.
Yeah.
Becomes a problem later.
Yeah. I will. Hold on. Let me read. Oh, never mind. I won't do what I was just thinking. Let's see. I'm going to Crimson Scales my token to draw a card.
Okay.
Interesting. Wastelands.
Okay. See. Okay. Let's you bounce things.
And we will pass turn.
Alrighty. Okay. Let's see. All right. Oops, sorry. This one is banished.
Is it though?
Pretty sure. That's what I brought
Because
back
it
last year, right?
died. It died in combat, right? So then it's no longer in the field, and that effect's no longer on it,
Oh, well, that's neat.
right? So let's say it were to stay on the field, it would be banished from the field. I'm pretty sure it does not get banished if it dies, if it gets
Okay.
defeated.
Well, I'm going to use her ability to bring back Crow.
Okay.
Play Crow.
What?
Play Crow.
Cool.
And I will attack for 4.
I will take 3.
Attack for another 4.
Yep, take 3.
Attack for another 4.
And take 3, so I take 9 altogether, which puts me at 8.
And so this one gets banished at the end of my turn.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Let's not go to the end of the turn yet. Let me do some calculating real fast. All right, now we're going to close the book.
Okay.
Finish your turn.
You passing?
Yep.
Okay. I will drop a turn.
Okay.
Hmm. Oh, sorry. Let me let me put a resource into play here first. Trying to figure out what I want to do. I guess. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll play Plaguebringer. Shrink one of your Krungs. Trigger draw.
He's defeated.
Oh, oh yeah, the portal's open. I mean, not open.
Portal is closed.
Hmm. Play Pestilence. I will discard a boom, and I will shrink this by 2. I will shoot that for 1.
Okay. You will take 2 and draw a card.
Yep, I will take 2. Go to 6. I will draw one, and I will do 2 damage to your contender.
But it's only 1 damage to contender.
Oh, one. Yes, thank you. One. So I have you at 9.
Yep.
You still have 3 cards in hand. I will attack for 3.
I'm at 6.
I will return to hand.
Okay.
Oh wait, hold on. Actually, hold on a second. I just realized something. I'll leave that there for now. Um, my pestilence cards have a defense,
Oh, yeah.
and so did oh pestilence does, not harbingers, pestilences. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, so not harbingers. So
Yeah, I'm
you
good.
did -2. Yeah,
Yeah,
it wouldn't affect my turn at all.
correct. Yeah, no, I don't think it affected anything. I'm just realizing paths. Clash with a 2/2.
Take 2.
I have a buff. Make it 5. You go down to 1.
Okay.
I wasteland. Oh, never mind.
You can
I
discard 1 card.
miscalculated the
Discard.
resource there. I will return this to hand, I guess.
Alrighty. Done?
Did you discard?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, I messed up a little bit, I think.
That's
I
alright.
I wonder if I could have figured out the line there, if I had done something differently.
I will return this. My 10 ability. Open
Whew.
portal. I will attack here.
Okay, that's a 2/1, so that'll be a trade.
Yep. You lose 2 and draw a card.
Down to 4, and I will draw 1.
And then I will pass to you.
Okay. I will draw for turn.
Okay.
Resource.
Good day.
Strifebringer.
Counterplay.
Yep. Yep. Go ahead.
1. Possible. Maybe. We'll get this 2.
So a 2/2, 2/3, sorry,
And a 2/3.
and a 2/3. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And then I crimson one of my tokens to shoot you for the game.
Good game.
Okay, good game. So I had 2 lines there, and that was that line, right? But I could have also tried to bait with contender, like attack contender buff, because like if that was a reaction to the attack, right? Then would this work on?
Not your contender.
Nice.
Would have worked if you attack with any clash cards though.
So I would have been able to do this and get through both.
Yeah. So you
Yeah.
had multiple ways to get there.
Yeah.
Let's see if I have anything sideboard that I even want to bother with here.
So 2 turns ago, I'm probably giving too much information, but for the sake of enjoyment of the game and strategy and discussion, which I care more about than winning, 2 turns ago, or a couple turns ago, when I hit that 6 resource, I had the Kagan in hand and didn't play it. I played the Wastelands instead. I think that if I had put pressure with the Kagan, then maybe that could have changed something too.
Yep.
But I decided to
That
go
could have.
for a more conservative, sorry, setup approach.
Let's see here. What do I want? Oops. Oops.
Trying to think, what do I want for my sideboard?
Yeah, I think this. Oops. Almost forgot to put my banished Krung back in my deck. That would have sucked.
All right. Good luck.
Good luck. I'll play first this game.
Yep. I'm just gonna reset do my stream stuff here. All right, should be good to go. Oops.
All right, we'll just put that one because I have
What's that?
playing first. I'm not gonna drop anything on turn one. Okay,
All right.
decent.
Good luck, my friend.
Good luck. All right, let us start by resourcing a dreadful decimation. Your turn.
Oh, I haven't even. Sorry, I
Oh,
haven't
sorry.
even
No
mulliganed
problem.
yet.
When you're ready, go ahead.
Yeah. I'll go on 7 down.
Cheese and rice, man.
Yeah, I didn't like the hand. Like I could even have gotten rid of this 8th one, but all right, we will fire it up with this. Proceed.
It's your turn.
Oh, okay, my turn. Fine. All right then, my turn. I will draw one. Torque and
The
pass.
Torquenist. Torquey, Morky, Morky,
Torqueness.
Morky.
Torque, torque, torque. that
All
wasn't
right.
even that was not even the one card I kept, by the way, in case you were wondering.
Let's see. I want to play Death the Dreadful.
Yep.
I will not activate the portal right now. I'm
Boo.
going to swing for 2.
No obstruct. I'll take one.
Your turn.
All right. We will untap, draw for turn. Going to resource. Let's. I will Mayhem Maker, shrink, and I will draw. What would you like to do with your
Okay.
defeat trigger?
I will lose 2 and draw.
Okay. And I will tap and draw.
I will also engage and draw.
I will pass for now. Although I probably should have attacked. But oh well. We'll see. We'll see. Whatever. It's good.
See how it goes.
I should have attacked, got one in, and blocked with my Mayhem Maker, but I didn't think that far ahead.
Oh, Death the Dreadful.
Another one.
Open the portal.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. No.
Yes.
I should have attacked.
All right. We're going to go ahead and attack with Death the Dreadful.
Hmm. No obstruct. I'll take one.
Okay. Going to attack with Pestilence.
And I'll take one. 17.
Your turn.
I will draw for turn. Crimson Scales.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot one, then shoot the other.
Which one? What? It's
Oh,
important. Which
okay,
one are you
okay.
shooting?
Yep, yep. Let's see. I will do the first one here,
Oh,
and
and then the second
then
one dies.
I will tap and draw a card off of that, and then the second 2 damage will go here.
Cool. And
And
then
you're
I will.
gonna take the 2 and draw.
I'll
Yeah,
take 2 and draw, and then I will engage and draw again.
yeah. Now that doesn't necessarily change, right? That doesn't.
Well, when I engage this to draw, if you kill a death card, I can give another 1+1+1. Now that wouldn't change anything. It would still do 2 the other, right?
Yeah,
But just that for
it might
proper play,
matter
because it
potentially later.
could make a difference potentially.
Yes,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
absolutely. And then what am I gonna do? I think I continue to hold and pass.
Okay. guess this gives me sword. First thing, will magnates plan the Crimson Scales? Then I'll play another death. Close the portal. I'll attack for 2.
Yep, sorry, I apologize, my friend. Just one
No problem,
second.
man.
I'm dealing with a league issue for somebody.
No worries, man.
Alright, so you planned my Crimson and you played this guy.
Yep.
Another one! And you turned the portal
Another one.
off? Okay.
Yep.
And you're attacking. I'll take one.
All right. Your turn.
Yeah. I will draw for turn.
Okay.
Play. Shrink.
Okay.
Draw. And are you losing 2 and drawing?
Yep. And engaging to draw another.
Yeah. Swing 3 at contender.
Take 3.
And pass.
Resource spatial caseway. Yep. Death the Relentless. And I will. Oh, don't attack. Do I want to attack? Good question. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and attack for 2.
Okay. I will not obstruct. What do I even want to do with my mayhem maker? It's just chilling out. I don't want to block. I don't want. I mean, I'm just defending 1 damage is worth the thing, so I kind of feel like I want to save it still. Okay, I will just take the 1 and go
All
to
right, so I
15,
have you at
unless you have a
15.
response, of course.
No, I got nothing.
Yeah,
Then
I'm at
I'll pass.
15. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but I gotta figure out what I want to do with that pestilence. If I attack it, it'll die. If I block it, it'll die. But I don't want to block to save 1 damage unless I have to. Uh,
Seems lame.
yeah. He's destined for greater things. You're passing, right?
Yep.
The trap up. I will draw one for turn. My poor Crimson Scales is so gone. Hmm. What do we have there for a trap? Costs. If it's dreadful, I don't think. Is that five? Costs. Dreadful costs. Oh, there's one right here. Uh, it costs one green less for each Harbinger in your Oblivion, so it can cost as down to two. And that's for a
Correct.
counter attack. If that's what that is. Which would be fair. Let's war.
Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and engage to draw to kill my death. Wait,
Same.
which order does that go in? Like, do I have to do the trigger defeat first?
Trigger defeat. Yes, because it has to be defeated. The defeat has to resolve.
Okay, so I have to do that first, so I can't draw that.
Yes. Yeah.
There's my death the dreadful. Then I can trigger to draw one. Oh wait, that wasn't right. My bad. I need to shuffle first. Then I can draw the one. I really wanted that card, but
Yeah.
it's not right for me to take
Yeah.
it.
Judge. Don't maybe call Ryan over here. Tell you what's up.
Right.
Okay, are we good with that resolution?
Yep, that
Cool.
happened.
Yeah, I did. I would like to rage. I will send a pestilence at you.
I take three.
You're saving it for the war. I will send the other pestilence at you.
I take one.
Attack. I will buff.
Alright.
Go
I will
down.
discard my Death the Relentless.
Yep. Sweet.
So I take three more.
Yep. You're taking 4. You're going down to 14.
Correct.
But he dies. And I'll pass.
Yep.
I think it's the right call.
Expected.
Play around it a little bit, maybe. That's, I mean, let's see. He would, if it's dreadful, then he would.
I would still take
I
two.
would still get, yeah, I would still get the attack trigger. But yeah, okay.
Alright. My turn.
Yeah.
No, not that one. Roll one. Gonna go with Endbringer.
All right, 4/5. At the start of your turn, if the portal's open, you can put a clash card into play. Gets +2 necrotic. At the start of each opponent's turn, that opponent must send one clash card that they control to Oblivion. Yep.
Right, and then I will pass.
Okay. Oblivion it is. I will draw for turn. Debating my line of play here, if you don't mind. I just might need a second.
No worries, man. Take your time.
Pestilence, shrink 3.
Okay.
Oops. He is
Oops.
he is as he reads, right? Right now. She is, I mean.
Yeah.
4/5. Okay. Before I get too crazy here. Favorable outcome.
Okay.
Make a token.
I'll engage to draw.
I will engage to draw as well. Isn't that funny? Like we both kill. I kill your thing and we both draw.
Yeah. It's
It's
like
like,
death thing. Like my
yay!
stuff dies, I draw cards.
Yeah.
I like it when my things die.
I will swing 2 and 4 and 3 and pass.
I am at 5. A Pestilence Mayhem Maker. Kill the token. Draw a card. Play Lord Crumb.
Okay.
Attack there.
Yep.
Die. Just looking to see what I got. I know I could have just searched, but for some reason I like doing this.
Yeah, you're fine. Oh, cool.
Alright, so I'll use Death's ability to bring back the Lord Crumb. Swing there.
Yep.
Dies. Play the Agent of the Dark.
Yep.
And pass to you.
I will draw for turn. Oh wait, but you still have two resources up. All right. Hold on a second. I was like, I got him. Nope. Hold on. uh, good defense. Let me see. So, Crimson Scales.
Oh, that's a Bummersville.
Yeah. Gonna shoot Crimson. Shoot.
This one goes back to my hand.
So on the
Support
person
spell.
here, go draw. Yeah.
Then I'll engage to draw.
Okay. Play.
Eep.
Attack for 3.
Attack for 3. For just 3?
Yep.
Hmm. Yep, I take 3.
Okay.
No, wait, I can't take 3. No, then I gotta take the 3. Yep, I have to.
Uh huh. It's either him or the tokens. Attack for 1. Attack for 1. Pass.
Resource. Alright, let's return.
Yep.
Death Stalking Spectre. Open portal.
Woohoo.
Going to attack you for 2.
Yep. No effects on my side. I'll take 1.
Play Pestilence Mayhem Maker
Okay.
to kill this.
Oh. Okay.
Alright, so I'll draw a card from Pestilence Mayhem Maker.
Oh, you're taking 2?
You will take 2. Well, the Mayhem Maker draws when it comes into play. You'll take 2
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll take 2 and draw 1.
and draw 1.
Go to 12.
I'll engage Chaos Deathbringer to draw a card and give my Mayhem Maker +1/+1 to the turn.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Oh, you're fine. We're still good. Whatever happened.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
What the heck? Why is it not on my side of the table now?
What are you trying to
What?
do?
Like, what did I do? What did I do? Hold on a second.
Yeah.
How do you switch sides of the table?
What?
I don't know how I just did that. So now I'm on your side of the table looking at your board.
Okay.
I can't see your hand, of course, but
What?
like,
Change team. Oops, change color rather. Change color. I'm going to. Hmm.
Like I don't know how I did it, how I switched sides of the table, and how to switch back. Thank you. I don't know what the hell I just did.
Yep. Does it look good to you now?
Yeah, this looks proper now. Like I
Okay.
don't know what I just did,
Cool.
but I
Yep.
did something.
I just unattached the colors and then reattached the colors.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know how I messed that up.
No worries.
I was just trying to draw a card. Okay, so now we draw a card
Yep.
from engaging this. And then
Um, BLS Envoy says hold left click and then move the mouse.
yeah, not sure. Well, Magnus plan that.
I don't know.
And then yeah, we'll see if I'm not just dead. Go ahead.
Solar Smash.
I can counterplay.
Okay. All right. I'll draw my card then
Uh,
and untap like I'm supposed to.
the counterplay won't change anything.
What's that?
It won't change anything. Like
Oh.
I'll
Okay.
get a Morak and
Just playing around
I'll
over
just
here.
get a Morak. I'll just get a Morak. Yeah, I died.
Okay. I'm like, I don't think he has life gain. But oh my gosh, does he have something? Oh no, he's counterplaying it. Oh
Yeah,
no.
no, I got nothing.
Yep.
I
So
got no life gain in this main deck.
that whole last turn was to set up the Solar Smash.
Yeah, well, I was worried that you had the K again.
Yeah.
So
Well, I
because the
literally
K would
just
just
I
fly
did
over.
just draw it, but
But yeah, that's what I was trying to play around was the Kagan. It's the best I could do.
I mean, look at this
Just couldn't.
board. Look at this hand was nothing was happening.
Yeah, I didn't have. Well, I didn't get a daunting revelation until way later, and then we were fighting over the board the whole time. So I was didn't have an opportunity to play it.
I feel really good in fighting over the board. I have like everything I have kills things, pretty much.
Yeah, this
uh,
deck does alright with it. I don't. I'm not 100% sold that Daunting Revelation is like a tournament worthy card at all, but it's been fun. I have like 3 versions playing the same, basically based around that card.
so it reminds me of Collected Company, and Collected Company was always really
Exactly.
solid. But you
It was
have your
always really
misses
good.
even with Coco, so
Yeah,
it's kind of like that where you're gonna get your hits and you're gonna get your misses, and it's on play. So I mean, your opponent's gonna play something probably, right?
yeah. Which
But
means if
if
I don't
they
play, it's
don't,
even on my turn. If they clash buff on my turn, I can do it on my turn. But
yeah. So that's what I considered after you played it the first time, and I was expecting it the second time. I was like, if I play it in a clash buff phase, you can get your units, but we're already past the obstruct phase, so you can't obstruct anymore.
yeah, that's true. But
But then you would have 2 units on the crackback, plus whatever you
yeah,
play.
yeah. So then you have to try and clear whatever I get, and usually the stuff puts stuff in my hand.
Oh,
Or when
right,
it
sure.
dies, it gives me something, or it draws me something when it
Also,
dies, or
if you
everything gives me
bring
stuff.
in the 1-drop pestilence, right, and then you can use that 1-drop pestilence enter to shrink the attacker anyways.
Oh, that's one of the reasons why I'm playing. What is that card called? What is that card? It costs 1. No, I think I put one on my sideboard. Let me search here.
All right, let's see.
Destructive Arrival. That's the one.
So,
So it's a
Envoy, when I hold the right mouse and I move, it moves the board like this. I don't think that's what Joe's problem was. I think that he
no,
was
no.
trying to
Like
just
I
like,
switch. Yeah, I switched sides of the table. Like I
yeah.
don't know how I did it, but it
You
did
might
it.
have
And
clicked a color or something somehow by accident, but it was so
yeah,
weird because
because
it still showed you as blue.
yeah, it still shows like
So,
so when I was on your side of the table, I was just on your side of the table to look at your board. Your
mhm.
hand was face down, so I couldn't see your hand. And my hand, if I highlighted cards in my hand, I can see them being highlighted on the other side of the board.
Huh, okay.
It was weird, but I was like, well, I've never done this before. How did I do that? Like, holy moly! Like,
Yeah.
so, but I'm playing Destructive Arrival because of the like if you um flip the the Pestilence in, if I can sink their attack power to 2, then I can just, for one, just get out of here, even to a
Yeah.
big thing.
Yeah.
So it's a little tech I've been working on, but like I said, I wasn't super hopeful for this deck to do super well in the in this month's thing, but like I thought it would just be fun to play. So like, I
Yeah.
didn't know what to play when it was time to sign up. So I was like, I just kind of want to play this card, so I'll play this card. It could be fun. Like I almost played Weber,
Yep.
almost. I was so close to playing Weber. Like I have a couple of different deck lists for Weber that I want to try out, but
Okay.
um,
Yeah.
I did play Weber with when I was in Vegas like a couple weeks back with at one event with Ryan. We did a constructed event, and I played Weber at the constructed event and went like 2-1, so not too bad. Lost to Warcry because you always lose to Warcry, but
Yeah. Yeah. So I just got bodied by a Warcry red white
oh,
deck
so did I.
in round one. So
Yeah, me too.
yeah,
I got bodied hard.
their whole
It wasn't
team
even
is
close.
playing it right now. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so I kind of wish I would have been playing this if I would have known he was playing Warcry. I probably would have played this deck instead because it's
Yeah.
a little more competitive with the board fighting. Plus, like Destructive Arrival stops the legendary flare combo because it has 0 attack. So you just one resource that's out of here.
W-
You can't go search for a bigger guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
'Cause-
Because it doesn't swap the attack and defense. It just does damage based
Equal
on
to
the
the defense.
defense. Equal
Yeah,
to
so you
defense.
can just one resource like nope, that's not happening. So yeah, like this deck probably would have done better than the black red version I played last week. The black red version I played was more of a slower kind of just gum up the board so
Hmm.
I can try and set up a big crunk turn to kill you.
I mean, sure, I would have loved that.
Yeah.
You would
Yeah,
not
well
have
it
had
was
a board state.
yeah. It's a it's a slower one, but like, it's week 2, so it's a different one. Then next week I'll be playing black white.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that one goes.
Yeah.
Are you guys
So
done
Yeah.
playing?
yeah.
Yeah, we just finished.
Oh, okay, for sure. Oh yeah. Alright, cool. All right, guys. I'll catch you guys later. I thought I was
Yeah.
trying to catch a little gameplay.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry,
We're
man.
we're on the
Just
stream
finished up.
anyways. So
Oh, okay, for sure. All right, guys.
yeah.
Catch you guys later.
See
All right,
ya.
later, man.
Later.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if bringing in my torque package against you was going to be correct or not, but I wanted to see if the aggression was gonna tilt the game. But I didn't get a chance to get aggressive with it, so it didn't.
Yeah, no, because you played it and then I just,
Yeah.
pestilence it away. Like I even held one pestilence in my hand the whole game just to,
Hmm.
for in case another one came. I was like, if
Yeah.
another one comes, I have a pestilence for it. So,
So
you
I'm actually okay with that. A lot of people are like, "Oh, there's so many instances of torque now," and I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely." But I want them to play them. I want them to focus on
right.
the
Because if they
board
kill
state,
this, then they're not
not me.
using something else, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, worry about this becoming a huge threat later, even though it's a one resource card and all
So
that stuff. But
if you're using units in order to deal with my torque, then you have a unit on board for me to be able to kill now. So it's a bait.
hmm, yeah, I
So
mean, you kind of got to play units no matter what. It's
of
just,
course, yeah.
you know what I mean? You got, like when you're playing against pestilence, you just play them in a way. Like everyone I played, I got value from it as well. So,
Hmm. Yeah,
like
you did.
I had a clutch full of cards the whole game,
Yeah, you
like
did.
no problem. So it was a, you know what I mean? You just gotta kind of place them in the right places and use them at the right times to. You can't just like play out a bunch of guys that pestilence can kill, like because
Yeah,
he'll just wipe your board every time. So,
yeah.
and when you do play something, the one thing about playing against pestilence that is a pain in the butt is when you do play something, you kind of almost always want to attack because
Yeah.
it's a good chance it's not going to be there next turn
Yeah.
anyways. So you might as well just get in there and it's
Yeah.
get your 1 or 2 points of damage or whatever and then keep going. So yeah, the second game was a little rougher for me. I wasn't able to set up my big crunk turn.
Yep.
Usually I can do like 2 or 3 big crunk turns because of Death's 10 health ability.
Yep.
So I can, I do that multiple times to win the game. They're big turns and a lot of times they'll just play like one big guy. And I'm like, oh, I'll just run one crunk into it. Usually the one that's, now that I know that the way that works, because I wasn't sure how that worked, run the one that's going to get exiled from the game into it so that it goes to the
Yeah,
back
I
to
mean,
oblivion.
feel free to double check that. But
I,
I'm
th- I
pretty
think
sure.
that sounds I think that sounds right.
Yeah.
So that. end of that game, I was just trying to dig for a couple of cards, dig for some better defense.
Yeah.
Um, for the end, but I was like, if he has burn, he has burn. I can't do nothing about that, but I can stop 5/5 flyers. So let me try and dig for that card. I didn't find it anyways, but
Yeah.
um, just try and play to my outs as best I can of
Oh yeah.
the way the deck's built. But yeah, man, it was a good game. Game one was real close,
Yeah.
real close.
I
Game
was pretty
two was
excited.
game two. I didn't feel like was as close, even though I played first, but I just didn't get that. I couldn't get my hands on a daunting revelation for that turn four play when
Mm-hmm.
you didn't have anything. I was like, if I had a daunting revelation right now, this would have been a good game in my favor, but I just didn't get my hands on one. So,
Yeah. You did
you
clear
know,
both of my Crimson Scales, which was pretty good.
yeah,
But I already
cards.
gotten enough value to justify the card out of the
Yeah,
risk
I
of
mean,
clear
just
revelation.
if you activate it once, you get the value out of it,
Oh
right?
yeah,
So it's
100%.
just that I can't leave it there to activate over and over and over
Oh
again.
yeah.
It's too much value. So
I love that
you know
card
what I
so
mean?
much. Sometimes I want to
Yeah,
put like a third copy in here, but I think that's too much. I think two is I usually hit it pretty consistently.
yeah. I mean, I think it's good. Like 2, 3. I've even seen deck lists with Pestilence that play 4 because they just absolutely want to have it all the time, and they just
Yeah,
resource the other ones they draw
true.
because they just absolutely got to have it. And I can see why. It's a super high value card.
Mhm.
It's you know probably top 5 cards out of that set. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, man, good games. How you liking your deck? How you feeling about it?
Good. My that matchup into Warcry last last week kind of left me questioning a few things, but I think I
No,
gotta just figure out how to play against it, right? I gotta
right.
learn the play style of the deck. I gotta learn what's good against it, what's bad against it, and what lines are good and bad against it,
I
right?
could tell you, it's mostly just a flow deck, right? So they
Yeah.
look for basically
Mhm.
their opening hand. They're looking for the 1-drop Warcry that can exhaust itself and the Grand Park.
Yeah.
So if they can get those 2 cards,
Yep.
then the beginning of their game is set.
Yeah.
So
Keeping Grant
best,
Park off is tough. I have to make sure that I, play smart with my somewhere in San Fran's and my Wasteland. I have to make sure that I use them appropriately. Game one, I don't have a lot of them in here, but game two, I can have I think up to 4 Clash Grounds total, but that's not enough.
yep. Well, here's one of the things you can consider for that matchup because the deck seems kind of oppressive. It might be a big part of the meta. So 2 cards that are directly in your colors that would be really strong against it. One would be Destructive Arrival because you can stop that legendary flare shenanigans for just 1 resource. It's real clean. It's a
Hmm.
real easy way. It's really easy to keep 1 resource up without them being suspicious. And the other card would be a Clash Ground. You could use Warzone. Warzone
Where's
actually,
oh, that's the
yeah, it
red one
actually
that makes it so
that's
that
the
it's
red one.
harder to play other
Yeah,
Clash Grounds.
so they can't even play the Clash Grounds. Now, Warzone is better when you are on the play. So it might be a card that you sideboard in when you're on the play, because like even if you can clear their Grand Park, like that's not usually enough to
Yeah.
stop the combo because they already searched up the card,
So
and
you want to
that
play
card.
Warzone first.
So you want to be able to play Warzone first because you stop them from being able to Grand Park and search anything up.
Yeah.
So and that at least stalls out their game plan a whole bunch.
And they have to
So
do it anyways. They have to waste their thing in order to get the
yeah, because
opportunity to
they
do the next
they
one.
gotta do it right. So unless they
Yeah.
have 2, you really gummed up their works big time.
Yeah.
So that's a really strong card against them, and like I said, so is Destructible Rival. The problem with the legendary flare is like he can exhaust his contender and attack for 3, and then all he has to do is play a red card, any red card, could be 1 resource, and it readies it, and he can attack again, and then it triggers at
Yeah.
the end of the turn anyways. So like getting rid of the Grand Park is not a surefire way of stopping it. So, like I said, on the play, Warzone is fantastic, totally gums it up, and but Effective Arrival just shuts it down real clean, and those are
Yeah.
directly in your colors. So that might be something you might want to consider for at least sideboard cards. I can see Destructive Rival, maybe even 1 or 2 copies, even main deck could be useful because there are other cards that are worth getting rid of for just 1 resource, like on
And
your
now,
opponent's
do you have
turn.
to set that down, or do you play that counterplay from
Nope,
hand?
that's a counterplay from hand, so it's
Okay.
real sneaky, real
Nice.
sneaky.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So those are the things I can tell you, just because I've played quite a few games against Warzone decks. Everybody seems to be playing them, and
Yeah.
like directly in your colors, that would be the best way for you to deal with it if you're running into a lot of that. So, but like I said, Warzone's a really strong one, but it's better when you're on the play. So it's definitely a sideboard card for like after you got bodied game one, game two, you have a way to kind of gum up their work, slow them down, make them play at the pace that you want to be playing, which is a
Yeah.
slower, more mid-range value pace. So, but that deck is really really strong, and like I said, it just has really strong play line. It just starts out really really strong, and just it's really hard to deal with when they're like turn four and they got legendary flare and a 6/6 flying flare at the
Yeah.
end of their turn. Like
And like
it's
I
real
can like
hard.
kill the units, but I'm having a hard time with getting the right damage in, especially when it comes to them having the Grant Park out, right? Because there's just too much going on at once for me
Right.
to deal with it.
Yeah, there's too much toughness going on, and then they get a buffalo, and that buffs them even more, and then like
Yeah.
it's real rough.
That buffalo is
So,
so good. I had my first experience with the buffalo last league in the quarterfinals,
oh man,
eliminating me from the quarterfinals, and I was just like, oh,
yeah, you have to have an answer to it. I don't know if there's a real clean answer in the
I
colors you're
mean not the
playing.
quarter, but the semi. But yeah,
Yeah, so I don't.
and
Yeah,
so
I
I
don't think
did.
there's a real clean answer.
I for this month I put the kinetic energies, the kinetic blast or whatever in the deck.
Right, and that'll help if they don't have a Grant Park out when they play it.
Right.
So,
But at least, or
uh,
it'll help me like 2 for 1 it instead of
you're right,
4 for 1ing or 3 for 1ing.
exactly. So that's a pretty good answer, but it's not super super clean. When I played against last week, I was playing the red black version of this deck, and I played the Bogarden the Warhorn that makes
Mhm.
the tokens every turn,
Mhm.
and so I just kept keeping the portal open to make my tokens, and since they always want to just get maximum value out of their cards and they swing in with the Buffalo, you just block with the token and hit it with surprise, and it just dies at the end of combat, and you take nothing.
Nice.
So there are different ways to deal with it, but you got to be able to set them up.
Yeah.
So which can be difficult, but that's what the game is. There's no real non there's not a lot of non setup removal in this game for certain cards.
Yeah.
So I am playing black, so I do have one clean answer to the Buffalo, and it's I think it's Death the Dreadful or whatever, the one that just comes in and you can just bin a 3 power clash card.
Yep.
So that one just bins the Buffalo. You know,
Yeah.
they drop Buffalo, I just drop that and bin it. Good to go.
Nice. Yeah, that's pretty clean.
So
But yeah, I'm really
so that's
loving the colors. Red green seems to be my mojo, or like the red or the green. Like those are my two like homes in this game.
yeah. I mean, they're actually green's probably the strongest color, to
Yep.
be honest, and then red's also really really strong as well.
Yeah.
So red has some of the best late game cards in the game right now. Like 6 cost player, 7 cost Machina. They're those things are monstrous. They're tough to beat. But yeah, man, just some food for thought. Some things I found to help deal with what seems like it's going to be in the meta for a minute. Like that Warcry deck is pretty strong. It's
Yeah.
a lot of trouble to beat. So, but yeah, those are the best things I can come up with it. Like I didn't have, wasn't able to pull it off last week. I had my game one. I was on the draw, of course, because I never win the dice roll. But I was on the draw, and he kind of just ran me over. Couldn't really do much, nothing. Just being a turn behind, and with all the powerful things he does every turn, couldn't do nothing. Game two was a lot closer. Made him sweat. He just was able to draw like 3 to the 6 drop players. Like he just kept dropping them over and over again. I just couldn't deal with all of them. So
Yeah, the flares, like being able to call that flares forth, that's so good.
yeah, it's super super strong and super bad for my deck because when the player attacks, it kills most of my stuff unless I have multiple Krungs in play. So it was like it was week one, and it was like the one matchup that I was not looking forward to playing at all.
Yeah.
Was against the Warcry deck. I
That's
was like,
good
oh,
though.
I didn't
I'm
I didn't
glad
want to
that
play
we're
against a Warcry deck.
getting the experience into them though, because if we're gonna go to another event, then we gotta prepare and constantly be practicing.
Yeah, but yeah, I got like in your colors, you have some answers that are you know pretty clean actually to the Warcry thing. So
Yep.
it's tough to deal with. The Buffalo isn't I have to remove this immediately kind of thing always, but
Right. Yeah,
it
yeah.
does
It can
stop you
sit
from
there,
attacking a lot.
but it does
It can
stop me
sit
from
there for a
attacking.
little bit. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, it is a pain that it attacks every turn. So um, and can attack for 5. If he decides to exhaust his contender. So I think it'd be kind of a pain. I think it's unfair that it can still, even when it's engaged, it can still exhaust to activate its ability. I think that's unfair. I think
Yeah.
it should be a defensive card that stays up, but it would be a little more fair.
Plus they had that protection card. Oh, oh.
Oh
Even
yeah,
when I went to kinetic blast something, like he just
yep.
protected it,
They're like
and I
your
was just
protection.
like, yeah, and I
Yep.
was
So
like, oh, gutted. It was tragic for me.
yeah, I would say
Heroic
green.
for him, but tragic for me.
Like green is probably the strongest color, but next would be white, just because there's so much red in everybody's decks, and white has just direct, clean answers to all kinds of red cards. It
Yeah,
just stops damage and heals life and adds defense, and plus white does have the best clash buff right now. So
yeah, yeah. The one that gains the life and pluses. Yeah, and draws
it
a
plus
card.
this, yeah, it's +1/+1, draw a card and gain 3 life. I'm like, why is that one so good? And the green one is like lackluster. Like the big bonus in the green one is you get +2/+2 instead of +1/+1.
Yeah,
But you know what I mean? It's not always an accessory to kill, so it's not always that important. And
I've outright considered just cutting the green infestation from the deck too.
yeah, I mean, it doesn't do a lot against other decks that draw a lot of cards,
Yeah,
but against super aggressive decks, it would be a great sideboard card because they, you know what I mean? Like set
yeah.
one magnate, it doesn't
There's
draw a lot, so if you
there's a lot
can,
of tight spaces in the deck though,
yeah,
so it's hard to like just throw everything in the sideboard.
yeah, I mean that's true, but like you know what I mean? It required a lot of reworking, just a lot of thought
Yeah,
to
yeah,
something to think about. But since we're not really seeing a lot of those super aggressive decks because decks like Warcry just shut them down,
yeah.
like it might not even be worth playing at all.
Right.
So that might be the thing. But you just got to consider, what people are playing, what you're expecting to see,
Yeah,
and you know what I mean. It has been tough to do thus far because there just hasn't been any real established decks. But we know Warcry is an established deck. It's going to be an established deck. That's that. And
yeah. Even the
so
Clash Ground was only like what, a 20-person tournament or something.
yeah, that was like less than Vegas.
Yeah,
That
it
was
was
kind
less
of
than
sad to
half
see that.
from Vegas. I was surprised. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, in Vegas we had way more players, but um, still, you know what I mean? The game's still growing. Like I'm
Yep.
starting to do the ambassador thing out here in New Mexico. I got that
Nice.
weekly event set up. So
Yeah.
Thursday nights, that's where I'm at. Is running learn to play events, and trying to get people to play. Like
Hell yeah.
this week I'm gonna run a little draft. So it'll be fun.
Cool. Very cool. Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to chat with you some more about that specific thing too. In a minute off stream here. Um, let's see. Yeah, I'll definitely look into making those changes. I will consider dropping the infestation to maybe put some stuff in even. But I do have to be careful still. I still want to be able to play Koggin, so I have to make sure that I have the green pips for it.
Yep, that's
Um,
one of the things. Well,
but
that's
I
why
could
like
slot
destructive
in.
arrival could be all right
Yeah,
because
yeah,
that
yeah,
one you won't have to feel bad about resourcing, and that'll let you play Kagan. So that one's okay,
exactly.
and it's useful against more than just Warcry. Like it can be a super useful card. It's
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean, gets rid of a
versatile.
lot of early stuff. So it is especially you don't have the ability like my stinky deck does where I can like play clash cards on my opponent's turn. But but that's why it's in this deck is because I can just be like, oh, you're attacking with like a 4/4. I'm like, all right, make it a 2/2, and then just make it disappear. So
Yeah,
it's really really a lot of fun to do when you can pull it off. So
yeah. Ooh, I
yep.
get to ban a bot scammer. Woo woo.
Get out of
Get
here.
out of here. Get out of here, you bot scammer.
Oh, I lost. It's alright. Yeah.
Who are you talking to?
Bye
Oh,
bye.
oh, okay, okay. Tell her I said hi.
Oh, she left already. Sorry, but I'll let her
That's
know
fine.
when it's here.
All right, I'm
She's
gonna
got. She was
wrap up the stream real quick here. Hey
for sure.
everybody, thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for having a great time. It was a fun match, and we learned a lot. We will continue to learn a lot. We explored a little bit in the Alpha Clash meta and talked about some options for the deck into the meta and what we might be expecting to see. I hope that you guys all join us again for the next one coming up in a couple days here, probably a few days. And yeah, that's all I got for now. I will see everybody in the tavern. Have a great night.
Thanks for watching.